I'm hitting record.
Oh, okay.
Thinking Real Estate is back.
Here we are. It is a beautiful day. A beautiful day in paradise.
You heard it first here, ladies and gentlemen. I've been trying to say that all day, but I didn't quite say it with the panache that you did.
It is. It's a beautiful day in paradise.
It is.
So Bill is...
Have you ever been to Paradise?
I live in paradise every single day.
Okay.
That's Jackson.
Paradise, Michigan?
Paradise, Jackson. Jackson. It's a
Well,
beautiful town.
Have you been to Paradise, Michigan?
No, I have
Okay.
not. I've been to hell, though. My son got married in hell.
We've all been there.
No, but my son actually got married in
Really?
hell.
In hell?
In hell. At a really cool...
What the?
His uncle is a member of a motorcycle club. At I think it's a Harley Davidson motorcycle club.
Could be.
I don't know.
Was
But
it-
it's a beautiful club.
Was it a warm day?
Yes. He got married in October.
Yeah, it was a little chilly, but
It was a beautiful day.
beautiful.
It was an outside wedding, and then the reception was...
It was chilly in hell?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, you know, they tempt you that way.
Well, hey, you know.
What can I say?
Oh.
So, where was I going to start? Oh, movie reviews.
We had the mayor of hell on here about 2 years ago. I'm trying to think why. There was something going on there.
Well, it's probably a Harley Davidson motorcycle thing.
Well,
I think they have a really big
No, it's their
campground.
They have a festival once
Yeah,
a
they
year.
have something that happens every year. I hear about it, but I don't know what it does.
Gizzards, isn't it, or something like that?
Yeah.
I don't. That's crazy.
I don't know. Well, so movie review, I want to tell you.
Yeah.
What was the one that's not...
Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph. See, my memory's short. Good movie. So when that comes out at the Michigan Theater, that is a good movie.
Yeah.
I have it on DVD. I guess we could do a drive-in movie in my parking lot. And then, what was the other one? Timothy Green?
Oh, yeah, The Odd Life of Timothy Green.
I have that on DVD. I haven't watched it yet.
Oh,
But Jackie
good.
says it's got...
Jackie said it's a tearjerker.
Yeah.
It is.
So people are going to have to go to that.
Mhm.
Take your kids. Quality time, because Jackie and I went to 2 movies this
gosh.
weekend.
You did?
She's a horrible person to go to scary movies.
I'm jumping, and so the first one, which isn't scary, was Despicable Me 2.
Okay.
Thumbs up. I give that a thumbs up.
Yeah.
That little girl in there is so cute.
Who's in that?
I love those kind of movies.
Well, what kind is it?
That's an animated.
Oh.
I love animated movies, and Dr. Seuss is my favorite author.
Well, Dr. Seuss didn't write that.
I know,
so
but
you're
I'm just...
You know,
I'm
the
just
last
making a
movie I ever
connection.
went to was animated.
Which was?
Little Mermaid.
Wow, that was a long time ago.
And I don't think I saw Little
Think I get out much, Jackie?
Guess
Wow.
not.
And then the other one we saw, which is the opposite of Despicable Me 2,
World
was
War Z.
World War Z. That Brad Pitt. Oh, he's so cute.
It was a good movie.
That was a good movie.
Very good movie.
But you know, I said that to Dan Green yesterday.
Yeah, look, the trailer looked really dumb, but
Well, Dan Green didn't like it.
I thought it was very
you
good.
mean
didn't think-
Dan Greer?
Greer, or that's what I meant. I've got a client, and his last name's Green, and I'm seeing him right after.
Okay.
Sorry about that, Dan. Didn't mean to mispronounce your name. He said the zombies weren't realistic, and I said, well, who knows what a realistic zombie is? I don't think they're real, are they?
Dan might.
Well, I don't know about that, but so we had that debate. So anyhow, that's our movie review. We could do movie review by Jackie and
Good.
Laura. Jackie loves to go to movies.
I do.
Good job.
Very much so.
So anyhow, what else is happening?
Placemaking.
Placemaking.
I'm still trying to figure out what to do.
Well, it's taking a little space and making it awesome.
Okay.
So what has happened
What you
is
looking for?
this. I'm looking for our... Oh, I left it in the car. Is that press release?
Oh, no, I don't.
We have the Michigan Association of Realtors is... Hey, you just got in the video. If everybody wants to see Greg in the video, go to thinkingrealestate.com.
Right.
Oh, and you can call with questions, 787-3397.
Sure. Phone's always open.
3397, in case Bill's listening, because Bill is with his kids up north, and one of our dogs. Anyhow, so the Michigan Association of Realtors gave Jackson Association of Realtors $2,000, and then Jackson Community Foundation matched it with $2,000. So we handed out grant money of $4,000 for placemaking projects. 9 projects came in, and there were 5 that received money. Do they know it? Oh yeah, they were called.
Yes, they do. They were called, and they're all receiving letters.
Because I didn't. This is breaking news.
Do we have a
haven't
list?
published this yet.
Do we have a list?
Well,
we do.
We have.
Well,
There were 5 winners. The Down Center is going to be doing what they're calling a Greater Jackson Walkable Trail Map, and so they're going to put the really cool places in Jackson on one map, so people can tour the town. And if you live here, you may find things you don't know about. If you are new to town or just visiting, tons of things to do. So they're going to be putting that together. They're going to do some signs around town, pointing people in the right direction, making sure you know how to get where you're going.
Are the signs going to actually show, like, there's paths out at Ellisharp Park, for example?
I'm not exactly sure what the signs are going to do. They didn't specify exactly where the signs were going to be placed, but I know the signs are going to be designed, or the map itself is going to be designed by a local artist, and I think they're going to do kind of the same thing where the signs all look the same, so you know you're following the same route or you're going to the locations on this particular map. So.
That's really cool, and then maybe we can, as a result of that project, and that's placemaking. That's helping people find those unique spots that they want, that they'll end up wanting to be in time and time again. And as a result of that project, maybe what will happen is the city will improve their signs out at Ellisharp. Have you ever walked the path at Ellisharp Park?
Not in a long time.
Well, they have signs at the trailheads, thank you. So have you, if you're walking the road out at Ella, which is Jackie and I do that, they have these trailhead signs, and I think they look spooky because they're worn. There's a perception when you see certain things. So hopefully the city will change those signs so that they look like it's not spooky, that it's safe to go down those paths.
Yeah, and it would be great to, if we found more people to champion this and give the Down Center more money, they could expand into doing signs like that, signs probably wherever we need them.
Yeah, and the Down Center just put in a new path, handicap accessible path out at the Down Center, and it's very cool. It's it's done with resin pave. I hope I'm saying that correctly. If I'm not, forgive me, but that was a very cool thing that they did. And they have beautiful flowers out there. I suggest that they come to my house and do my garden, but they haven't shown up yet.
So Down Center #1.
Down Center, they got $1,000 towards their project.
Also, I want to give a shout out to Rod Malloy, the new director. I think he's doing a great job. Being pretty aggressive.
At the Down?
Yeah, at the Down Center.
Way to go, Rod.
There you go.
The next one is for banners down Mechanic Street. And this is what they want to do, very colorful, interactive informative banners directing people from downtown to the Armory Arts and back and forth. So people are connecting those two places. And
so it's connecting the downtown to Armory Arts. And we already have the bike path on Mechanic Street. And the banners would be really cool. That was submitted by Jana Jameson. Actually, Jana submitted 3 projects, and one of hers won. The other 2 ideas that she had were all on Mechanic Street also, and very, very cool ideas. One was to put lights, string lights over the road. So like you're going down a tunnel, under a tunnel of lights.
On Mechanic?
On Mechanic. You have to visualize that.
I'm trying to.
We've got some
from
good
Glick,
pictures if you want to see.
Yeah, from Glick to Ganson, basically, or maybe even all the way down to Armory Arts, because that block where Armory Arts is beautiful. It's got beautiful trees and tall light fixtures, lamp posts.
So when you say Mechanic, you're talking about from Louis Glick to? Okay.
Yeah. And then
under the bridge, yeah?
Under the bridge. And we'll talk about the bridge last. Save that one for last.
Okay.
And then, but when Jan and I walked down Mechanic Street, we realized, after she was awarded this, we realized that we don't have street lights in the 2 blocks of Mechanic Street between Glick and Ganson. I mean, we do, but they're on like telephone poles.
Yeah.
They're not the cool black lamps. So that's going to have to be adjusted, and then there's some other cool ideas that brainstorming is going to happen on those banners.
The next one is Partnership Park. They have a community garden and they want to freshen it up. They've had the garden for a few years now, I think, and so what they want to do is add a barbecue grill, some colorful benches, and a gazebo. So it's more of a place for people to come and have a good time or party, or just kind of gather and enjoy each other's company in that neighborhood.
Wait, how much did Jana get for the banners?
Jana got $1,000 for the banners.
Okay.
And Partnership Park got $750.
Oh, okay.
So.
Have you been to that park? I'm gonna guess not.
I don't think so.
Okay, it's very nice, actually. I hadn't been there
I went to
till
Little
just the other
Mermaid,
day.
for goodness sakes.
Well, right. Yeah, we don't want you to. We don't want you to stretch your wings too far.
No.
It's a nice park on the corner of Mechanic and Biddle. Is that right? Mechanic?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, Mechanic and Biddle.
Yeah.
And the Barham Center, I think that's what it's called. It's right there. It looks like they took an old home and restored it, and it's a neighborhood resource center. And then they have nice fenced-in garden. They have compost there. They were donated a shed from Allegiance, and they want to erect the shed and put up a grill and benches, and it's a nice little park. Very nice little area.
The Barham Center.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then the church is across the street.
Mm-hmm.
So.
So the next project is a chalkboard on the side of Toy House. And it would, at the top of it, say, "My favorite childhood memory is," and then it would be open for the community and visitors to come in and use chalk and write on the side what their favorite childhood memory is.
How about that?
That was presented by Maggie Riggle, who owns the building, that Art 634 building. And they're gonna take chalkboard paint, put it on a piece of wood, and then stencil that, or some saying it sounded like they might expand that and do a couple more than just one board.
Mm-hmm.
And then hang it right on the side that faces Mechanic Street, and you bring your chalk and you write on there. Very cool.
Simple project, but fun and interactive, and brings people out to that area. And again, it's Mechanic Street, trying to connect downtown to the Armory and Park.
Right. And my vision for Mechanic Street, and this obviously only can happen if the people on Mechanic Street buy into what the vision is to take the buildings down Mechanic Street and do art there somehow, whether it's in front of them, whether it's on their building or on their fence, or whatever it might be, so that you have more of a reason to go down that street.
What kind of art are we talking about?
Well, the chalkboard is a form of art, so it could be anything.
There's that one building, I don't know if we figured out which building it is. There's a building that's blue, and if you're going from downtown to Armory Arts, it's on the right-hand side, and they already have a mural on the side of it. It's a very subtle mural, so a lot of people don't know it's there, but next time you go down Mechanic, look for it, because it's very cool.
It's the blue building right next to Hitch and Post, or whatever that Hitch place is, that faces Ganson. This one though is on Mechanic. Very interesting. Once you see it, you want to look at it every single time you go past it to see more details.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
So they received $500, which should be enough to actually do that entire project.
Right.
So, which will be great. And then finally, the fifth project was actually presented by Laura Schlechter.
Do you know who she is?
No.
This one also contributes to the Mechanic Street project.
So there are 3 projects right there on Mechanic.
Yep, and this one would be taking that bridge that is right at Mechanic and Louis Glick and turning it into an art contest and opening it up for artists to present projects on how to paint and decorate that bridge into a unique art piece, making it very inviting.
That's a good idea.
Go down there.
Yes, so I've talked to the city, and the engineers are going to, John Dowling's going to do a black and white drawing of the bridge for me, And that was actually Janet Jameson's idea to do a blank slate, to have the artists put their proposed art on a piece of paper, and then what I will do is somehow display those ideas, and the community will vote on which piece of art gets painted on that bridge. And then I'm in the process of, I was awarded $750 from the grant money, and I'm looking for an additional $4,250 so that
Oh,
I
let me
can.
write you a check.
Okay, you're so awesome. I knew I could count on you. Because I'd like to give the $5,000 to the artist that wins the contest,
Oh,
so that we stimulate some really good interest in that project, and then we get rid of an eyesore. I talked with my contact at Amtrak yesterday, and that bridge is rated, I don't know, I think he said 75, whatever that means, and they don't reconstruct bridges until they're in the 50s. If I'm repeating this correctly, if I'm not, it's not that big a deal. But because what it means is that bridge is not going to get fixed or redone for
Right.
at least 10 to 20 years. So why should it be an eyesore for our community?
now who owns the bridge?
Actually, MDOT. Michigan state of Michigan owns it now.
All right.
And I've already talked to the right person to talk to for doing this. He has a few concerns and stipulations, but I don't think there are any hurdles that we cannot jump over. So I think it's going to happen. So if anybody wants to contribute to my project in particular for the community, just contact me, and I'm trying to raise, at this moment I'm trying to raise $5,000. I might put it to $6,000 just for $1,000 to cover the actual paint, so that the artist walks away with a net of $5,000.
If that works out, you can do the Jackson Street bridge.
Well, and I've walked down there several times lately and looked at stuff.
That's an ugly mess.
That is ugly. So if that does work out, yeah,
Mhm.
we'll expand it. I mean, I just think that is just gonna.
One of the goals
so cool.
of placemaking is to do projects like these 5 projects we just talked about that then spark additional projects. So moving on to another bridge is a great way of continuing the placemaking things. And this is hopefully a program that the realtors are going to be able to do every year, where we give out these grants. So hopefully that will stimulate more applications for next year and more projects that we can
So
do.
where did that cash actually come from?
The original cash came from the National Association of Realtors.
Okay.
Gave $20,000.
Was that a grant?
It was a grant that, it was, Michigan Association of Realtors didn't have to apply for it, so I wouldn't call it.
They granted the money to Michigan Association of
And
Realtors.
then, I assume that National has given every state something, but that's just an assumption. So Michigan Association of Realtors then,
How did that money then get in Jackson?
we applied for it.
Oh, okay.
And there were several other associations that applied for it, so that's what happened to the remaining $18,000. We were awarded $2,000. And then we pulled together a committee to promote it, and then a committee to vote on it, and so on and so forth.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah.
And the other communities around Michigan that won some of the money were Flint, Monroe, Grosse Pointe, Grand Rapids, Southwestern Michigan, and the Water Wonderland Board. So kind of all over the state, which is good.
Placemaking.
And we're going to try and
Is that a new word? Kind of?
Yeah. It's a new catchphrase.
In our
Yeah, that will end up in
real
Webster
estate
Dictionary.
lingo?
I think that will end up in the Webster Dictionary when they revise that.
Just about out of time. Do we have any houses we're looking at?
Oh my gosh, I got so much more to talk about. We have open house this weekend at 900 and 902 West Michigan Avenue. Those are 2 separate homes. Both are 5 bedrooms. Both are 2.5 baths. Prices are different, but they're right side by side. Very cool. 1 to 230, so that's 900 and 902 West Michigan Avenue.
Sunday?
That's Sunday. And then we have 2 new listings at 740 West Washington. That's 99.9, 3 bedrooms, 1.5 baths. It's over 1,700 square feet. That's just around the corner from me, and that's an awesome property. And then this one's not going to have a for sale sign on front of it until July 19th, but 2501 Crouch Road, a very immaculate ranch, 3 bedrooms, 1.5 baths, 1,300 square feet plus a walkout basement and a pool, 3 acres, pole barn. Call me for more information on that one.
We have another new listing at 414 South Street in Grass Lake as well. Just listed that one yesterday for $114,900. Nice little ranch in a neighborhood, and it's a short sale, so you could get a really good deal on that one.
And then price reduction on 902 West Michigan, 94.9, and 1105 East Kimmel, which is a very cool tri-level, 3 bedrooms, 1.5 baths, over 1,500 square feet. That's down to 134.9. And then don't forget about our amazing race. The Experience Jackson has become an event sponsor for that.
Oh,
and
good.
the High Notes are going to play at our parties.
So excited.
Sweet.
You know, we'll probably be one of their last events.
Yep.
So
They're retiring.
yeah.
Yep.
And
Hey,
Miller
if you need
Shoes,
a house, call Laura
Yep.
or call Jackie at this number.
780-3800. Okay.
Jackie, I want to tape something with you in the news. I want you to go through those 5
Oh, sure.
so I don't have to go pick all that
Okay,
out.
that's
Just
fine.
kind of each award and then just a little thumbnail of what,
What it is?
yeah,
I can do that.
as soon as I escape this chair.
I was supposed to, Ron Ellison wanted me to do my show at the golf course this morning.
For what?
Michigan Association of Realtors are in
Oh.
town, and it's a fundraiser for our PAC,
It's a,
for our political PAC,
where they at? Country Club?
Lakeland.
Oh,
But the gal didn't call me back, so I wasn't going to risk.
The new ones have Experience Jackson on them, so
That's it?
that's.
Then I'll use this one.
I mean,
just
you
to
can
get rid
still
of it.
use the old ones, but and then it changes the sponsor number there, but that's the major change. So just FYI.
Oh, I brought this in for them. Okay. Cool.
Did I tell you Jamie said they would do whatever and we can use Home FM too?
No.
Okay.
So I was going to give this to Jamie. Do I need to give it to him?
I don't know if you want to. Yeah.
So you're sponsoring our
Oh, are we?
amazing race.
oh, good. Lovely.
Okay.
So are you the contact on that too, Jackie?
Amazing, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Do you want some info?
I've got it.
We have sponsors now.
I'm,
Experience Jackson, Thinking Real
is that
Estate.
new?
We need one more. This is updated. Miller Shoes. Are they on here?
No. I've got to get a press release.
Derek
out to you.
Dobies.
I'm going to be doing a press release. I was
I'll have
waiting for
Jackie
the-
email you.
He'll get the press release when I send it with all the sponsors so far.
Okay.
But I need another event sponsor. I was still holding off on that.
I need one more event sponsor. Opportunity. I think people are really
Head
excited.
to 10 o'clock, all your news coming up.
I forgot.
Fresh look at that, and Mark Daly taking phone calls.